with the new head women's coach at Northern Guilford High School, Josh Evans. Coach, first of all, good to see you back with the Nighthawks, and congratulations on the new job. It's got to feel pretty good today to get the reins and become the head coach here at Northern Guilford.
Yes, sir. Super excited about it. I've spent a lot of time, a lot of years here at Northern Guilford. I'm excited to be back, and one of the best programs around. I'm just excited to be here, be a part of it, and hopefully continue to lead them in the right direction.
Yeah, son, Coach Furlough, it's not like you haven't done it before, but she had to step down a couple years back. I remember during the head coach tournament we talked back then. You were coaching the team as interim head coach back in those days for a while.
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, I think I coached 13, 14 games that year for her. She was out taking care of herself, and I was thankful for that opportunity, and was also very thankful to have her back when she was healthy and ready to come back. So, I think I'm ready and prepared and looking forward to it.
And you've been at Rockingham County for the past year, correct?
Yes, sir. I spent this last season varsity head coach for Rockingham County boys. Had a good year there. We competed. The wins and losses didn't show up like we wanted to. The wins didn't show up like we wanted to. We competed in a lot of games. Good group of kids there as well. But at the end of the day, this was home for me, and I'm excited to get back over here to Nighthawk Nation.
And the good thing about it, you coming back as a head coach, I think you got a good assistant coaching staff working for you too, so you can kind of set things up and kind of let them run things. You take over to insert the things you got to add to the team.
Absolutely, and that was one thing, being that I knew the assistant coaches and being able to keep everything as normal as possible and keeping them on staff, that's a huge plus. So the girls see as minimum change as possible. Obviously, losing a Coach Furlough is going to be a big change, but keeping all the rest of the pieces the same, as many as we can anyway.
Good thing about it, you lose one Newsom, but you got another Newsom coming back. You lose one DeLisa, another DeLisa coming back. So you got Jazz. You were the first one, I think, that maybe called her Jazzy Harris back in the old days, and that's a good thing. Got Jasmine Harris back. You've also got upcoming Lena McField and many others on this team are coming together. You've got some good talent coming back this coming year.
Absolutely. Couldn't be any more excited about that. Jazzy's had a great career. Like you said, DeLisa, Caitlin coming back. Several girls moving up from JV. I'm just excited to get in the gym with them here after spring break and get some shots up and, put all the pieces together and get ready.
I can't wait to see how Jazzy and Lena kind of mesh together out there next year, because that's going to be two of the top talents, older and younger in the state, together on that same team. A lot of talent on the team, not knocking other players. It's going to be kind of interesting to see those two kind of mesh.
Absolutely. Lena definitely had a great year at Northern Middle School this year, and she can definitely fill the basket up. So we're excited to have her coming in here, and like you said, looking forward to seeing how she fits in with the rest of the team and expecting big things from her.
It's a good thing about it, too, that somebody gets in foul trouble one or the other, you should have a good talent on the floor at all times. All those girls you have coming back next year.
Absolutely. Guard play shouldn't be an issue for us. We already have quite a few guards, and people's ready to knock down shots and handle the basketball and hopefully really get after it on the defensive end.
I'll tell you one thing I noticed, too, when I came in today, when I saw a little girl wearing a purple shirt, I said, I think I knew before. I felt like it would be you coming back because you had the connection with the team previously and had served as interim head coach, that type of thing. But I saw a little girl in the purple shirt. I said, Coach Josh Evans had a little daughter. She was as cool as it could be, like snow. Everywhere Coach Evans went, that little girl was sure to go. She's sure to go with you every time, with you all the time.
Absolutely. That's my baby girl, Audrey. She's 10 in the 4th grade. She's my little shadow. She keeps me busy. She's playing for the Greensboro Gators. I coach her AAU team. She plays in the 5th grade level, and she follows me along, sits on the bench, and I love having her around, and going to love and enjoy watching her play in the years to come as well.
It's kind of fun watching her grow up, too. I remember back a few years ago when you were coaching in that head coach tournament, she was with you back then, finding where you went, and she's now getting bigger, getting taller, and keep growing and improving.
Absolutely. Believe it or not, Coach Furlough and I used to be neighbors when Audrey was born. One of her first gifts she got was from Coach Furlough, and it was a basketball. I had a little rattle in it, and she's been around the game ever since. So.
And you can tell she soaks it in. Sometimes she's not saying a lot. She's got that smile on her face, and you can tell by the look of her eyes, she's taking it all in.
Oh, absolutely. She studies the game. She's way beyond her years. to sit at home, watch games with her, watch game film with her, having her on the sideline. She sees things, and for the last couple of years, she's been able to point out, hey girls, you're not boxing out, hey, you're not sprinting back. She knows it, and I see those carrying over into her game as well. She knows I don't have to fuss at her a whole lot. She kind of knows the expectation.
For her and all the other girls, it's just one of those things you got to keep doing it on and on and on to keep getting better. You got to keep this consistency up and keep stepping the game up as you go, and you can never let down. You got to keep playing, working out, training some way, even mentally every day.
Absolutely, and she's doing that right now, playing softball and basketball, and very proud of her. Straight A student too, and just a pleasure in my life, my wife's life. We're very fortunate to have a daughter like her.
And you're fortunate to have some secondary daughters here to this Northern Guilford squad you got coming back. You girls going to be busy this summer getting ready. Going to be busy before school lets out, doing some practice in. So there's a lot of work to be done even before next fall rolls around.
Absolutely. We just passed out the schedules for June. We got a full month of June ahead of us. Hopefully we'll get about 15, 18, 20 games in during June. Get some of those pieces going together, and we're going to get some shots up here the week after spring break, and hopefully we just keep this thing rolling along come fall and into the winter.
I'll tell you what, good day to be at Northern Guilford High School. Josh Evans, new women's head basketball coach, Northern Guilford team. It's got a good ring to it, Coach. Good to have you back.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.